To remain updated with the latest business news, click on the bell icon.
You've got a situation where there are differing estimates, but at least millions of people investing in different forms of crypto assets. And at this time, they don't know whether the investments that they've made are legal, illegal. We know that they're being taxed. They don't know what form the regulation will take. Is the government guilty of being late when it comes to regulating crypto assets? And can you give everyone sitting here watching you live on Business Today and India Today's time a sense of the thinking within government and how to deal with the reality of crypto assets?
The government's approach towards crypto is, I think, a very measured approach. There are 2 or 3 factors here that are very important that are well worth understanding as we plunge into this discussion today. First, crypto is legal in India, of course. That has been clarified by the Honorable Supreme Court. And through the measures that have been brought in the budget, we have also established a taxation framework for it. So that makes it absolutely legal. It makes it something that you can do, provided you follow all the laws and regulations. So that's point number 1. Point number 2, the global regulations and the global thinking around crypto is also evolving very quickly right now. And so before we pin down in India what the regulatory framework should be, we have to also keep in mind what is evolving at a global level as well, because we have to be aligned with that. If we start to move off in one direction and then we find it's not aligned with the global direction, then we will have to bring that back, and that's a problem. So right now it's a good position to take, which is let's establish what it is in terms of its legal status, let's establish its taxation status. But in terms of the regulation of use cases, because crypto, of course, can have many different use cases, the regulation of these different use cases should take into account what evolves from a global perspective. So that's point number 2. Point number 3 is that the process of consultation has been on for a long time. Obviously, you know that the government had done a white paper on this some years ago. Then we've had at the Standing Committee on Finance, which of course, as you know, I chair, a number of discussions as well, both formally and informally with members of the crypto industry. And then finally, the government now is in the process of establishing a white paper that will lay out the different use cases and how these different use cases should be regulated. But again, as I said, it's a good time to take a measured approach because the global picture also is evolving right now. And India, of course, uniquely so because of our capital controls, has to understand what is being implemented globally.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.